even know which one is green line or red line. You have to see me that out. Like, I'm thinking about the day. I'm thinking about it now. I feel so embarrassed. Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, like I always say, you are welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you are also welcome. In today's video, I'll be talking about I'll be giving some tips on those who are coming to Czech Republic for the first time. I'll be giving you some tips on how to navigate your way through. I'll be giving some tips on how to navigate your way through, like some helpful little tips. Before you continue, do not forget to like this video, share with your friends, and also turn on the notification. In this video, I'll be giving some 6 helpful tips that will help you if you just come into Czech Republic for the first time. Some tips on how you can go about your daily activities and so on. Now, for the first one, I'll be talking about how to navigate your way through. If you are coming for the first time, if you have somebody who is coming to pick you up from the airport, it is perfect. That would be perfect. But if you don't have anybody who is coming to pick you, because if you're going to Brno or you're going to Libris or anywhere you're going to, you have to stop in Prague. So let's say after stopping in Prague, your next place you want to take the bus or you want to take the train. Please always use your Google Map to search where you're going, because the transportation system, I am not used to the transportation system here when I came to Czech Republic, because back in my country, if I want to go anywhere, I would just board the bus or taxi and pay. Then I'm going to this place, that's all. But here, it's not like that. Of course, you can board a taxi and also tell them where you're going to. But that is if you know where you're going to. That is one thing. If you know where, you know the address of where you're going to, perfect. But if you don't, I would advise to always try to Google where you're going to, and you also always see the direction and you click on it. And I know Google Map is not that reliable, because sometimes where you're going to might be in front of you, but you don't know. But Google Map will take you around the whole city, like salesman transportation system. It will take you around the city and bring you back to your starting point, which is where you're supposed to be going. So, but it's better than nothing. So, but if you come here, there are other apps you can use where you can see your bus, your next transport, like your connections and all that. But I would advise you to always use your Google Map and your Google to type where you're going. If you don't know the address, the exact address, you can always type it there. And if it's in Brno or in Libris or wherever it is, you always type it there and put the name of the place. Like if you're going to, let's say, McDonald's, there are many McDonald's in different places. So you can say McDonald's in Brno, or you can say McDonald's near me, whatever. So you can use it, and don't just put McDonald's. It might take you might be seeing the one in US or the one in London. So always put the name of where you are going. Because I remember the first time I came here, despite the fact I had someone who was helping me, if I was just like, sometimes I just imagine if it was not this person, how would I have went through my daily life? Because when I came here, I was eating burger, fries, things like this, and it was not satisfying. You know, I am not used to this. I eat burger at home, but it's not like my daily food. I don't take it as a meal. I take it as a snack or like an appetizer. I don't even take it as, okay, this is my meal for this morning. But here they can eat bread as their morning food. Of course, we eat bread and tea, but it's different from what we have here. Don't go and think you'll be hearing tea. You'll be thinking it's Milo and Bonvita or picnic. It's not like that. Their tea is more like Lipton. So yeah, I was eating all this burger and it was killing me. I was dying. Like, I literally see myself losing. I was really losing. I was losing it because I don't have anything. I don't have pots. I don't have anything. I don't even have money. Not that I don't have money, because I was having like some USD with me, but I needed to exchange it. I don't even know where to go. When I told some of my classmates, like, oh, I want to change some money, but I don't know where. Okay, I will help you. I will help you. And they went to Google Map. They typed the direction, and they were like explaining. And when you get to this bus, take the bus number. Take the one going to this point, and you go to green line. Then from green line, you go to red line in the city. So I was like, oh, what are you guys saying? I don't even know which one is green line or red line. You have to see me that out. Like, I'm thinking about the day. I'm thinking about it now. I feel so embarrassed. But that's by the way. So to cut long story short, I had to ask someone who has been like person who I knew has been here for some time. So the person was the one who helped me with the ticket. I bought the ticket for me that I would use to, like, I bought it for like, let's say 30 minutes, because after that I went to get my bus ticket. I'll be talking about bus ticket as this video progresses. So I went to buy the bus ticket and to exchange some money, and I was told some places where you can get some food stuffs. Kaufland, if you're here, Kaufland is everywhere. Albert is also everywhere. Lidl is also everywhere. So even if you're not in Prague or you're in Brno, all these things are everywhere. Even in the small, there was one city we went for movie shooting, and it's called Most. The name of the city is called Most. It's not a big city. It's like it's sharing a border with Germany. This city in Czech Republic, they are like the one sharing border with Germany. So we went there, and it's like it's not a like small city, but it's a small city compared to Prague. I was not even expecting to see anything like all this popular place you can buy things, but I saw Lidl. So you can see, even if you're not coming to Prague, you can always go to these places and buy your foodstuffs. And yeah, so always let's try to use Google Map or Google, type whatever you want to type, and it's not like 100% reliable, but it's better than nothing, so you can get your way through. And I would also advise, if you don't have anybody who is coming to pick you up, to use Bolt, please. I mean, I have the subscription for 1 year to use any transportation system in Prague, but I still use Bolt sometimes, because if you're here, you understand it. I don't even know how to explain it, but yes. So please, that is one. And the other one I'll be talking about is bus tickets. I've been talking about bus ticket. What is this bus ticket? Of course, everybody knows what bus ticket is. But here in Czech Republic, it's kind of different. Like, it's like a subscription. You can subscribe you can buy it for like 1 month or 2 months or 6 months or even 1 year. When I came here earlier, I bought for 3 months. And if you have it, you can go, let's say you will come to Prague and you buy it in Prague, you can go to anywhere in Prague with that bus ticket. Anywhere at all, even if you want to be traveling 20 times a day, nobody cares. In as far as you have your ticket with you. If you don't have it with you, you'll be fine. So please always take it with you wherever you're going to. And if you maybe it expires and you forgot to renew it, or you did not even have anything with you, you'll be fined heavily. So please always have this with you if you don't want to be buying tickets for like every time or anytime you're traveling. If you want to be buying anytime you're traveling, no problem, but I advise for you to always have this one. And please, anywhere you are going, to always take your international passport with you. I'm not saying that you'll be harassed by anybody, no. What I mean is that if you want to, like, let's say buy this ticket for example, you'll be asked for this international passport. Or if you want to open a bank account in Czech Republic, you'll be also you'll be asked this passport too. Or if you want to buy a SIM card, you'll be asked to provide this passport. So always have it with you. You don't want to be in a situation where you're almost done with your whatever you came to do, and it's just that thing that is holding you. Even if you go to the hospital to get some treatment, you'll be asked that. Please always have it with you. And another thing is, if you get to Czech Republic, please, it is very, very important to get to open an account immediately. You don't have to wait. Even if you don't have any money in it, nobody's at you don't have to deposit. I don't know, some banks, there is no bank here in Czech Republic. As far as I know, I don't know, maybe there are others, but as far as I know, there are no banks in Czech Republic that require you to have some money in the account, or require you to have use some cash to open an account. Some banks even give students some money. Yeah. So please, or because some schools they give some little stipends to students for, let's say, accommodation, like it's called accommodation benefits or something like that. Like my school, they give us, so they give us every 3 months. They give us some money, and they would always pay it to your Czech account, not the one you had when you were coming from your country. Now, that is for that. I've talked about the navigation, bus, bank account, bus ticket, and now let's talk about, let's say, the network, or let's say SIM card. You want to buy SIM card, please. When I came, I bought I was using T-Mobile. It was a really great network. It's still a good network. I'm not joking. It's a really good network. But the downside is that I could call my family, but I was always charged 30 crown per minute, which is, at the end of the month, if you are paying that thing, it's really not easy. So if you go to this T-Mobile and you tell them you want the student plan, they will give you. If you want the student plan, you will have to present something to show you are a student. Maybe your confirmation letter or something like that. You have to show something that you're a student, and they will give you the student plan, and it's like 650 per month. Here you have you have unlimited calls, unlimited data, unlimited SMS within Europe. You can call anybody within Europe and you will not be charged. But you'll be charged at the end of the month. Like you'll be charged, but not like immediately when you're making the calls. So I was using that, but I could not call my family. At first I was like, it was okay for me because my sisters were home with my mom, and I could call them on WhatsApp, and they will like give my phone to my mom. But most of them are not like quite, they're not too like constant at home because they have to go to work and all that. So it's really hard for me to talk to my mom. So I had to migrate to another SIM card, like another network, something like that. And now I'm using the O2, and it's also the same thing. You can also have international, like you can have unlimited calls, unlimited data. When I mean unlimited data, it is unlimited, like on infinity. You can use it anyhow you want. So yeah. And I also have 300 minutes to call internationally. Like I can call any country in the world. But the fee is a little bit higher than the one I was paying while I was in T-Mobile. But it's like really, really good. I really love this plan. So you can, if you are the type who can talk to your family on WhatsApp, it's fine for you to get T-Mobile. Or if you still want this plan, it's really fine. There's another network for that phone. I've never used that one, so I don't really know much about this. Mind you, this O2, you have to deposit some money. Then you don't touch it, it's there. So you have to deposit some money, then you do the plan, and maybe you decide to leave them, the money will be refunded back to you. But in T-Mobile, there's nothing like that. Also in Vodafone, so I heard that you have to pay some money, like a deposit. So yeah, that's for T-Mobile, and that's for the network part. And if you are using like T-Mobile before, and you want to like migrate to, or maybe another network, you don't have to buy another SIM card. the number that you were using can still be your number, just that they will transfer your data from your previous network to now your new network. That is how they do it here. You don't need to buy another. Maybe like in my country you have MTN, Glow, Airtel, something like that. If you're using MTN now, you want to use Glow, you have to buy another SIM card. You'll now be having like different phone numbers. Here, no, it's not like that. You can buy one SIM and that SIM can go through different networks. The one I was using was T-Mobile. Now it's been transferred to O2. It's still that same number, but another network. So you don't have to start buying different SIM cards. They would ask you. They will not give you another SIM card. By the way, they will ask you, "Were you using another network before?" You say yes. Now tell me the same, or depending on you. But I prefer, it's really great for you not to have like all those series of phone numbers. Now, I knew I said about the weather. I talked about the weather before in my previous video, which I will put in the description link. But I will still say it again. The weather is no joke. It is no joke. Europe as a as a whole, the weather here is no joke. I mean, some people are different, obviously, because I easily get cold. Maybe that's why I'm feeling it like this. I easily get cold. Which is not a really good thing. Others will be sweating and I'll be like, oh, I'll be shivering. I easily get cold. Maybe that's why I'm not finding it difficult. I'm really adapting. I'm not finding it difficult. But it's really not a good feeling when you want to just go out with friends and everybody's like happy and you're like shivering, like shaking where you are. You just want to go home. It's not really great. It's not a really good feeling. Like the one I went out with some of my friends last week, I was wearing to drink gin, I was wearing my top and a thick jacket plus the winter jacket. I was wearing gloves and all that with boots, but I was still shaking. And my friends, they were just wearing just one trouser and normal jacket. They were like, okay, enjoying themselves, enjoying life. But I was like shaking. My friends were like, oh, Vicky, are you okay? I said, oh, I'm okay. But it got to a point, I was like, can we go home now? Please, I cannot bear this anymore. So it's not like this during this time, Christmas, December. If you go out at night to the city center, oh my God, it's so beautiful. See different decorations everywhere. But the thing is, when you like dying of cold, you don't even have that. I don't even have the time to be admiring those things when I was there that day when we went out that day. I don't even have the time because I was cold. It was not easy. So please get a good winter jacket. I said it before, get a good winter jacket. If you have the money to get a good one from your country, it's really good to have that. But if you don't, you can also come here to buy a good one. The one I brought when I was coming it's just like, I don't even know where that one is right now because it's not even doing it for me. So it's really good to get a good winter jacket with your gloves, your hat, and all that. There's another thing I'll be talking about, which is this one is given by universities. It's called the ISIC card. And with this ISIC card, you can get discounts in many places. Let's say you're going to the zoo, you're going to the cinema, theater, places like this. You'll be given discounts if you have that card. There is one day I was going out. There's one, they call it Petrani. It's like a tower, it's very high, and while others were paying a specific amount, I was given discount because I was with my IC card. And yeah, so and if you want to buy some things here, you also you have to pay for that card for your university, but the discount you have it will be more than the amount you paid for your card. So I would advise to get that card anywhere you're going. You also have it, so you can get this discount. Even when I was buying my some of the electronics here, but my laptop, phone, and all these things, I was given discounts. So please, it's really good to have this card with you. Now this will be the end of today's video. I had to make this video because I was having a lot of questions from some people who were like coming to Czech Republic during this time, and I feel this video will be very helpful for everybody. So if you have any question, like I always say, if you have any question, have anything you wish to ask, always put it down in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as I can. And if you can also reach me out on Twitter and Instagram, and also through email, by email. And those of you that have already asked me questions, please, those of you that have not answered, I am sorry, because I have exams. Last year, like my first year, it looks like they were like playing with us because the exams were like, what I call it, simple. I will not say simple because some people still failed, but this semester, they're not smiling with us. So they are not, because last time we were having 3 attempts to do a specific test but now it is 1 attempt. If you fail, you have to repeat it next year. So yeah, please, I have exams, and I'm not having exams now, it's just tests, but it's still like exam to me because I have to read like all through the night. Like last night I had to read till this morning for which exam of next week. So you can see how it is now. So those of you that have not yet to reply, I will reply you guys as soon as I can. And before you go, do not forget to subscribe, like this video, share with your friends, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.